I think of old-time meetings that they had not long ago, when the church bells ring on Sunday, how everyone would go. They'd pass you on the highway and you could hear them say, oh, come and join us, neighbor, it's meeting time today. More old-time preaching is what we need again. More old-time meetings that we can all join in. We need to hear the gospel, we need to hear them pray. More old-time preaching is what we need today. In them good old-fashioned meetings, you could hear them sing and shout. You could hear the preacher's voice a-ringing through the house, a-pouring out the gospel to those who lived in sin. Some of that old-time preaching is what we need again. More old-time preaching is what we need again. More old-time meetings that we can all join in. We need to hear the gospel, we need to hear them pray. More old-time preaching is what we need today. Today things are so different as onward here we go, for they don't have old-time meetings like they did back years ago. And the church is nearly empty when you go in today, for there's so many people from God have gone astray. More old-time preaching is what we need again. More old-time meetings that we can all join in. We need to hear the gospel, we need to hear them pray. More old-time preaching is what we need today. God-made man. When God created this country, the trees and the land, He breathed in Adam's nostrils and he became a living man. God took him to the garden and there he left this man. I'll give you all this beauty if you'll keep my command. God made man for his glory and to do his blessed will, but man crucified the Savior on top of Calvary's hill. And Adam began to wonder Savior on top of Calvary's hill. But they crucified the Savior on top of Calvary's hill. One afternoon in summer, two little girls so fair waded in the mill pond, no one knew they were there. Both were young and cheerful, though neither one could swim. They waded in deep water, for God had called for them. Only two little rosebuds were taken from their home to make the room in heaven to decorate the throne. In that bright home in heaven, those little ones so sweet, they waded in the mill pond in Jesus are asleep. Henrietta and Margaret were loved by one and all, and in each other's arms they died in answer to their call. It's hard to do without them, it makes our heart so sad, but we know they both are happy, so rejoice and be glad. Only two little rosebuds were taken from their home to make the room in heaven to decorate the throne. In that bright home in heaven, those little ones so sweet, they waded in the mill pond in Jesus' harvest field. Fathers and mothers, listen, your buds will bloom for him. They cannot come back to you, but you can go to them. Always be sure you're ready, for soon the boats will sail to carry you up to heaven, right in that narrow trail. Only two little rosebuds were taken from their home to make the room in heaven to decorate the throne. In that bright home in heaven, those little ones so sweet, they waded in the mill pond in Jesus' are asleep. On this chilly river, deep dark waters where the waves rolling high. Are you ready to cross that mighty river? With tide or water, when it comes your time to die. There are many rivers we face in this life. We cross them with ease or pass them on by. But there is one river that's greater than the rest, and that's the chilly river of death with high water. On this chilly river, deep dark waters where the waves rolling high, high, high. Are you ready to cross that
mighty river with high water, when it comes your time to die.
Love the Savior gave you when you knelt at the altar that day, when you cried, oh dear God, please have mercy, save my soul, all my sins take away. Do you have the first love that He gave you? Is that fire still burning in your soul? Do you feel the same way as you did on that day? Does your zeal keep you pressing toward your goal? Have you drifted away from the Savior? Is the love that you had now grown cold? Don't you want to return and be faithful? Now is the time to be bold. Do you have the first love that He gave you? Is that fire still burning in your soul? Do you feel the same way as you did on that day? Does your zeal keep you pressing toward your goal? Oh, just think of the suffering that Jesus had to bear all alone on the cross. How they beat Him and scorned Him and mocked Him. He gave His life for a world that was lost. Do you have the first love that He gave you? Is that fire still burning in your soul? Do you feel the same way as you did on that day? Does your zeal keep you pressing toward your goal? In the deep rolling hills of old Virginia, all be together someday. Then each night as I wander to the graveyard, darkness finds me where I kneel to pray. White doves will mourn in sorrow, the willows will hang their head. I live my life in sorrow since Mother and Daddy are dead. As I kneel in repentance and forgiveness I pray, the soul of this sinner, there's a price I must pay to be joined in union where there's treasures for all. If you kneel and repent and answer his call.
Friends, have you ever wanted to pray and be in fear of just what to say? We all know we were born in sin, but only God knows the hearts that has prayers within. Again, you may think and have in your mind, there's no love left in no mankind. So these thoughts will linger, and you'll stay away from the one that has comforts for all those astray. You're turning your back on the one who cares, and you're hiding your face from the humble prayers. Yes, you know the need of this great man, but Satan, he's there with you, and is laying out his plans. Now this evil one, from a man who knows, cares for no one or where anyone goes. For I, as you, I once knew this man, so I give you these words the best way I can. While you're still in want, push Satan away and take a step towards God, as I did one day. It's just a short walk over the line between the sins of this world to Christ our King. For once with him, no one's afraid. He knoweth all things, and to him we give praise. His eyes that are watching and those nail-scarred hands will someday be judging and have no demand. For those who have doubt and yet needing prayer, you have to ask for his mercies and then work some to share. The great gift of life through Jesus alone, there's life everlasting and a heavenly home.
Repent and be thankful. He'll give you the light. He'll give you the light to banish the shadow. As you walk through the night. then you'll spend eternity in a lake of fire. Don't you want to go with me to heaven? Don't you want to see the sun flame? Don't you want to join the angels singing forever and God's throne in glory land? You can join your loved ones in that city. You can shout and sing up on the streets of gold. You can feast from the tree of life where you will never, never die, in that city built by God himself on high. Don't you want to go with me to heaven? Don't you want to see the Son of Man? Don't you want to join the angels singing forever and God's throne in glory land? In this old world, there's many a highway you can travel on today. They will lead you to the country and many a different way. They will take you to the city or across the desert sand. But the highway I am traveling leads me straight to glory land. I'm traveling on that gospel highway. It leads me straight to heaven's door, where I shall see the loving Savior and dwell up there forevermore. This road is mighty hard to travel. It seems so dark and so long. For the devil tries to tempt me. He wants to lead me wrong. But I'll just keep right on traveling down the straight and narrow way. For I know that heaven's waiting at the end of this highway. I'm traveling on that gospel highway. It leads me straight to heaven's door, where I shall see the loving Savior and dwell up there forevermore, and dwell up there forevermore. I want to go to heaven when I leave this world below, and live there in a mansion that's made of purest gold. I want to be a member of God's great angel band. I want to walk with Jesus all over glory land. Yes, I want to walk with Jesus, I want to talk with God. So I love him and I'll trust him while here on earth I trod. Someday in that great city I want to sing his praise. I want to walk with Jesus in heaven some sweet day. When the saints of God are gathered, when his children are called home, I want to be there with them as they stand around the throne. I want to hear them singing their praises to the King. When the roll is called up yonder, I want to hear my name. Yes, I want to walk with Jesus, I want to talk with God. So I love him and I'll trust him while here on earth I trod. Someday in that great city I want to sing his praise. I want to walk with Jesus in heaven some sweet day. Yes, I want to walk with Jesus, I want to talk with God. So I love him and I'll trust him while here on earth I trod. Someday in that great city I want to sing his praise. I want to walk with Jesus in heaven some sweet day. Once I was a sinner and I wandered about. I lived a life of misery, of pain, fear, and doubt. I had so many burdens, my future looked so dim, till I knelt down to Jesus and I gave my life to him. I know I'm safe from sin, for now I have salvation and Jesus dwells within. Sometimes I get so happy, I want to sing and shout. I know I have salvation from sin, he led me out. And now life is much sweeter since I have turned to him. For Jesus in his mercy has saved my soul from sin. And on the judgment morning up yonder in the sky, I'll find a home in heaven where I shall never die. I know I'm safe from sin, for now I have salvation and Jesus dwells within. Sometimes I get so happy, I want to sing and shout. I know I have salvation from sin, he led me out. How sweet and happy seem those days of which I dream, when memories recall them now and then. And with what rapture sweet my worthy heart would be, if I could hear my mother pray of me. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voice again. So if I could hear my mother pray again. She used to pray that I home Jesus would be loved and always walk the shining gospel way. So trust still in love, I'll see that home above, where I shall meet my mother some sweet day. If I could hear my mother pray again, if I could hear her tender voice then, so happy I would mean much to me, if I could hear my mother pray again. You ask me, stranger, why I made this journey, why I crossed 3,000 miles of rolling waves, like many others. My loved ones killed in action. So I'm here, I'm searching for His grace. Somewhere among these many thousands of Americans who've died true and brave, that's where I know I'll find Him resting. So I'm here, I'm searching for His grace. Beside each cross mark, here all around me, I'll kneel down and gladly pray a prayer for all of the loved ones back home across the ocean, who